Chapter 10. The Rival Threat. Snow fell in heavy sheets, blanketing the camp in silence. The workers trudged through it with lowered heads, their boots leaving shallow trails behind them. Elias sat alone in the mess hall long after dinner had ended, a cup of coffee cooling at his elbow, his notebook open, but forgotten. His thoughts were restless. Lately things felt different. Not just with Emma, though she was now the one constant light in his life, but in the air around him. Subtle shifts. Shadows where there shouldn't be. He noticed more unmarked vehicles near the camp, men in plain clothes who didn't look like laborers. And sometimes when he logged onto his system, he felt it, a stutter in the code, a pressure at the edges, as if someone were scratching at the door of his creation. He told himself it was paranoia. But Elias Ward had learned never to ignore instincts. In Langley, Mason Cole's voice cut through the tense air of the operations room. "We've contained Spectre, for now, but not before he leaked fragments. Small, scrambled files. Enough to catch attention." On the screens, intercepted transmissions flickered, coded chatter between rival intelligence services. A Canadian news feed that mentioned an unknown systems breach. And in one secure channel, the name Ward surfaced like a shark's fin breaking water. Cole's jaw tightened. Foreign agencies are sniffing around. They don't know everything yet, but they know enough to start hunting. He looked at his aides, his voice dropping to steel. "We're no longer the only ones after him. Move Clark closer. Whatever it takes, Elias Ward must step onto U.S. soil before anyone else gets to him." That same night, Emma found Elias walking along the edge of the frozen lake, the wind biting against their faces. She hurried to catch up, her breath fogging in the dark. "Elias," she called softly. He turned, his eyes shadowed, his posture tight. "Do you ever get the feeling you're being watched?" he asked. The question caught her off guard. She swallowed hard. "Sometimes," she admitted carefully. "Why?" He looked back toward the camp, the faint glow of lights on the horizon. "Things feel off, like the ground under my feet isn't steady anymore." Emma wanted to tell him everything, about the CIA, about Spectre, about the storm closing in around him. But she couldn't. Not yet. Instead, she stepped closer, her hand brushing against his. "Whatever it is, you don't have to carry it alone." Elias glanced at her, and for a heartbeat, the suspicion in his eyes softened. "I'm not sure I know how to share it," he said quietly. Emma's heart ached at the truth in his voice. She wanted to promise him safety, to tell him the CIA had her back, that she would never let him fall. But she stayed silent, letting the closeness speak for her. In a dark apartment across the ocean, Spectre leaned back from his keyboard, smirking as he watched the ripples spread from his leak. Governments would circle now. Spies would stir. And Elias Ward, whoever he truly was, would no longer have the luxury of shadows.